Though the magic missile range not the best, but he's getting dangerously close. They can sweep out from the trees. They should have the angle. He gets body blocked just for a moment by his own creep. Betrayed. The traitor creeps, but isn't going to be enough. Just a rot chase to try and get the kill. It will barely be so, but Jarek's TPing in. We'll find the trade. So first far though, the lane's looking decent here. There will be some pressure onto Ana. Going to charge him with the Sakuchi. Doesn't have a point in Wex yet, and QO's just going to go for it. Jarek's joining the fray, though, looking for the turnaround. Sunstrike coming in hot, and it won't be enough. The fairy fire there. QO's able to live the rolling boulder to the right. Jarek's whiffing a bit. MVP, they'll find a second.
Well, that's a nice kill to get for MVP. Does mean QO
suicide now, but already MVP off to a decent start. That said, though, the side lanes are farming well for OG Gods. S4 basically free farm as there's a hook bottom. Will catch out Fly. Will they have the follow-up? He's got the Earthshock. He instead turns back onto S4. Febby trying to kill Fly up. They're going for the twofer, and they might just get it, but then Jarex arrives. Boulder Smash comes through. Will connect on Febby. Velo still giving chase. S4, 5 stacks, but he's salving up. He's juking through the trees. He winds his way around. He starts to get out, but Dubu there to cut him off at the pass. At least he hopes so. It will be enough, but Fly able to limp away. So they get the core for a call under tower, but Fly will snag the bounty.
Could have gone for Fly at the rune, but they still may. Jarex is here too.
Gonna find Jarex holding onto the hook for now. They need the combo. He gets pushed onto the high ground. Febby wants to bring him up there with him, but isn't able to do so. S4 meanwhile being forced back by an angry bear. Dubu will have, actually won't have a stun. He's about 20 mana short. While simultaneously No-Tail in the top lane, getting run down by QO. Early rotation from the Weaver. Big kill for MVP. And they're not done just yet in the bottom turn though. So it will be a very tough kill as Febby dropping his Tranquil Boots is going to be farming up the camp. Don't want to see those getting sniped, but should be okay.
They know No-Tail has no TP. It looks like they want to go for Jarex on the Earth Spirit, but that's as we've seen already, a very tough kill to get.
Oh, even S4 rotating in 4 up. They know he already used his leap. They're going to try to pursue. Has the phase boots. The hook is there. Pulling Jarex away, then the stun. Securing the kill, but turnaround coming in from OG. They will get the Sunstrike kill with the help of Ana in the mid lane. And speaking of Ana, he's busy dealing with QO, who's diving him under the tower. He will barely survive as they continue to ring around the tree line, trying to bring down the cat lady. Can't HP. Quite do it. The pressure does mount a bit on the Invoker. Back to the base for him as S4, his turn to try and match the tempo of MVP. Gets up the call. Sunstrike coming in. It's a lot of damage at this point. And there's the chop up with your head, says Mr. Gustav. They will get the kill.
They even used the Moonlight Shadow here, but Pudge is trying to take in a long time. Normally you use 1 smoke in the first 10 minutes and then 2 to 3 smokes in the mid game. They have 0 smokes for the mid game.
And in spite of that, Ana already has his Midas. He wants to use it, but they're going to look for the punish here. The double Starfall connects. Sunstrike up the mark. Jarex going away, and Febby wanted to reel him back in with the hook mid-roll, but can't quite find the range.
Yeah. The smokes haven't been super successful, but what has been successful for MVP is the game plan of just...
It's level 3 Fatal Bonds with the rock and the blink call.
Febby. He's not going to get going on.
Dubu, he's going to tank the gank. Probably the ideal target, but it will be free gold and experience going the way of OG as they look now to transition into a tower push and maybe a QO pickoff. He's going to lay out the swarm. Already the glyph committed, but you're against the Terrorblade. This hero pushes extremely hard and very fast. Velo sneaking in, undercover Moonlight Shadow. They're going to drop the rock to try and take this fight, bringing down Febby, and now looking for the follow-up Starstorm. No-Tail shatters too, and Velo still trying to lock onto a target. He will settle on S4, running him down with the clap. He does have an overpower and will be able to kill him off as well, so make it a 2 for 3. It's about to be a 2 for 4. A big fight. MVP nailing OG down. Fights very low cooldowns, lots of single target, good individual burst, and for OG, they're going to scout out Dubu here on a little journey uphill. The hook does come in for the turnaround. Febby getting the dismember with the rot. Don't think he has quite enough damage yet as Jarex rolls, but it's a very short range roll. Velo coming in for the cleanup, and now Forever on the chase as well. Brings Fly low, forcing him back and away, and they may contest these Ancients under cover of Moonlight Shadow. Continue pursuit. The Axe is coming soon for 4F Gods. This could be huge for MVP.
Yeah, he's got most of the pieces now. I saw him pick up the Blade of Lacrimosa first, like, is he still going for the Eggs? But yeah, now he's got the point booster.
Surely you have to get the Eggs.
That's what I was thinking, but just very rare to see the Blade first, but of course the damage not too bad. MVP's Velo into the Roach Pit. The Act Pull will not land, and now S4's in trouble.
S4 known for his big plays around the Roach Pit, not able to find one here. Febby, though, will be burst. Good Sunstrike from Ana, but now on the run, he's going to be controlled for the time being. Arrow comes through. Velo, though, they'd love to pop this Aegis. Can they do it? Chases in from No-Tail. Can't quite finish him off. Still, they have the Fatal Bonds on him. Ana sticking around. Aegis going to be popped in now. Ana almost dead into the pit. One more auto attack will bring Boss Exhort Invoker, who went for a Midas. We heard briefly from the panel they thought if the Terrorblade gets away with a decent laning stage, it's going to be very tough to deal with. So I'll ask you, how do you see these teams matching up if MVP's not able to just completely run them over at this stage? Can MVP take it later, or are they just going to be in OG's doghouse at that point?
They can do it right. Miranda's very good at dealing with those illusions. Nice hook to bail out Dubu. I say bail him out. Looks like Dubu's going to walk back. He's kind of screwed anyways.
And chop, and now S4 getting the move speed. Still has a call.
One's the Warlock Chaotic Offering and the Terrorblade with his Metamorph, I guess, if you're not really an ultimate, but effectively the hero's ultimate. If you don't have those two spells, you have to be very careful about fighting.
S4 setting up top, wants to turn this gank on Ana around. Unfortunately, QO's a bit too quick, and he's able to scurry away. Brings the Invoker. That Midas has been off cooldown when he's dead. Not ideal for an Invoker who wants to be pulling ahead.
We've, as mentioned, kind of very similar hero to the PA, and that's how QO's playing it. Bottom lane, they've gone in with the Ursa.
Early rock drop, and now Velo just trying to TP away. That's not going to happen, though, as S4's on the case. No more Aegis for this bear. And down he will go. A slash of the Terrorblades.
That was
to bring him down, and they're going to find Febby as well here with the roll from Jerax. He tries to turn this. Sunstrike, though, no chance of that. Again, it's the Axe. Finish brought up. I think it's really important to note here, MVP, much better catch if OG try to play that split push game. They have Moonlight shadowed into Shade as Forev moving on to Fly. There's a Rolling Boulder back. Still that Mirana being held in position. Sunstrike and a chop, they'll get the kill. Fly the trade so far. A 1-for-1, but losing your very farm carry Mirana. Not ideal as Jerax is pursued a bit by QO. All the while, they are split pushing though, Velo, threatening to move in on Ana.
I mean, that play there sums up MVP a bit.
And they're not done just yet. Looking for S4 now. He wants the turnaround. He's going to try to isolate Dubu. Poor, unfortunate soul that he is. In the trees, and another free offering of gold the way of OG. It's starting to feel like Venge is a big range creep at this point.
What's going on a bit differently around the map?
Well, OG going to smoke and try to cover the bait that is No-Tail's Terrorblade. QO, the first man in, is going to reveal that smoke. Does get caught by a blink. Blade Mail call. Beautiful initiation from S4. Chop number one, a success. And now looking for the second is Velo. Eats the Magnetize from Jerax. Now it's to back away. They're cold snapping him. Already committing his ultimate. And with the Mask of Madness, he drops pretty quickly. Can they finish him off? The Ursa's down. They find 3, make it 4 heroes. Biting the dust. All of it scouted by QO, but unable to get out before. No, and now it's OG's turn to move. They have to magnetize.
They have to move fast.
Jerax just got mana back at base. They've got the full combination available. Roche is already dead. Oh no, the bash at the worst possible time. Velo will snag that Aegis, but slows him down, and they are going to be able to force Fly back and away. Holds onto the Chaotic Offering. Arrow did connect in the meanwhile on S4 is the Axe. Thinking about a retreat, but not sure he can run away from this Mirana. Velo's there. They're going to gain up on him. He almost gets a double kill with that Blade Mail damage, but Febby, combining with the team, will find the kill. So they grab an Aegis, they get a kill, and they don't lose anything.
Starting to feel kind of similar to last.
No, and now it's OG's turn to move. They have to magnetize.
They have to move fast.
Jerax just got mana back at base. They've got the full combination available. Roche is already dead. Oh no, the bash at the worst possible time. Velo will snag that Aegis, but slows him down, and they are going to be able to force Fly back and away. Holds onto the Chaotic Offering. Arrow did connect in the meanwhile on S4 is the Axe. Thinking about a retreat, but not sure he can run away from this Mirana. Velo's there. They're going to gain up on him. He almost gets a double kill with that Blade Mail damage, but Febby, combining with the team, will find the kill. So they grab an Aegis, they get a kill, and they don't lose anything.
Starting to feel kind of similar to last game where MVP are going to keep looking to 5-man a bit. OG can actually go split push as Honor's now already at the top lane. This time around MVP do have catch, and this time around OG actually have team fight to fight into the 5v5.
He's sticking around Febby, baiting nicely. Here's Ana, charges in. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Arrow completely whipped there by Forev. We'll be able to chase him back though. And the hunt is on. Will there be any sort of support from No-Tail? No, he's got TP away. Ana dropping that zoning ice wall, but another Blake forward, and with the double Starfall, Forev will find the kill. He had dust. So Ana knew there was no way he was getting out of there. Well, meanwhile, in the middle lane, Velo and QO have gone in deep, perhaps a bit too deep. They will find the Axe kill earlier, but Velo turns it. He brings down Jerax, tries to slam down No-Tail as well. No-Tail currently holding the Sunder, can look to re-engage here, and he's going to commit the Metamorph as they push Velo back and away. S4 trying to move onto him, gets off the Blade Mail, almost killing off the Ursa. The Bear's on the run. No honey for you, sir, they say, and Febby too will fall. OG salvaging that. And they bring down 2 of the 3 cores.
Including the bigger problem. Invoker, same thing, where it's a hero that's just going to scale better. The longer the game goes, the more items he gets. They need to go and fight. and try and take the game OG as soon as possible.
The bottom lane, it's another pick for S4. He'll find it too, and it's on for Ev. This Axe has been... Invoker with Eggs alone is a one-man army for that, and the Earth Spirit, we've seen Jerax consistently shoving him away. You even have to worry, no matter what, always about the call as well as the rock. It's tough, but they look for Ana bottom lane, gets off the Tornado as the Moonlight Shadow is used to try and disengage. They want to back out. The trap has been laid, and Febby, probably the first one to bite it, though. In comes Velo with a big bash. Ana, though, dropping the ice wall, scurrying away, healed up by Fly, saved at the last hour, and now the turn. QO, 3 down with the Yules to make it 4. They're going to find Dubu as well. Benched out for the count. OG snowballing out of control now. It's impressive, to put it mildly.
And now it gets harder to find these pickoffs. The item's just going to accrue as Rax money goes OG's way.
Moonlight Shadow as they try to counter-initiate, but already the Sunstrike damage done. Another death for Dubu. What else is new? But can they turn this fight around? Good magnetize, and then No-Tail gets to work, slicing through the Ursa, easily bringing him down. 4 have fallen. 4F trying to get at least a solitary kill of this fight. Will taser Jerax and leaps away, but OG, they go for the fight.
They're in for some hurt.
It's over, gods. They've already lost 2 lanes. They don't have buybacks here. They're going to lose a 3rd, most likely, before they can even get back into position. Even if they get a team wipe, I'm not sure it's enough, as the rock drops. An emphatic shutdown from OG. The Green Dream lives on here in Boston today. They will move into the round of 8 in convincing fashion.